Afternoon baseball now on the show from Target Field in downtown Minneapolis. Ought to be a good one here between the Boston Red Sox and the Minnesota Twins. It's Twins baseball on the show, and it's coming up next. Irvin Santana out of the 49th state of Alaska is on the mound. Harold, what do you got?
Well, Matt, there's a lot of numbers you throw out there for pitchers, but I look at the batting average against, and overall, opponents are hitting under 200 against him this season. That is domination at its best. Look for him to have a good start in this one. Coming to the plate now, Mookie Betts. And as you can tell easily from the splits, he's really struggled away from their home ballpark. Pitch swung on and hit in the air. Buxton on the move. He gets to it and makes the catch for the first out. And now here's how the visiting Red Sox line up in this one. Danny, any thoughts?
Yeah, when he's going good, there are very few guys as fun to watch as Hanley Ramirez. He's one of those guys you want at the plate in those big game-defining moments. He's such a clutch hitter. I love watching him in those situations, and hopefully we'll have that in this game as well.
And Pedroia is going to have himself extra bases. And he will get there with the first hit of the ball game, a one-out double.
In 2 pitches, you can see how quickly your fortunes can change in this game. First pitch of the game, no problem. He gets an out. Second pitch, it gets laced to the outfield for a double.
First pitch of the at-bat. Xander Bogaerts is in with 1 away now as he swings and misses here at strike 1. For Pedroia, he's at second with his 4th double here on the season. He's set. Here's the 0-1. A wave and a miss, a tick behind a good fastball. And set up behind the dish is Clyde Washington as you see the rest of our umpiring crew there. Well, Matt, I mean, to me, Washington's thought about as a pitcher's umpire. I mean, it's hard for me as a hitter to hit a ball down your knees. He loves to call the low zone, maybe even below the hollow of the knee. That's tough to hit. Pitchers love it, though. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. Hit high in the air down the right field line. Grossman is in pursuit. He makes the play. Runner tags and heads for third. And he'll go ahead and take third on the fly ball to right. So he's 90 feet away now with 2 men gone.
Center fielder number 16.
Settling in now, Andrew Benintendi. First shot for him here, and he brings in a batting average of up near the .330 mark on the season. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Grounded to third. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. Red Sox leave 1. The Twins coming up. No score. Chris Sale will be the starter for the Bo Sox in this contest. Harold, any thoughts?
Well, so far, Matt, he has been one of the most dominating pitchers in the game. All you got to do is look at that ERA. Low ones, you just don't see that. He's able to get you out so many different ways, striking guys out, ground balls, pop flies. I'm looking forward to another great performance in this game.
Here's Robbie Grossman. They lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Well, these Red Sox entering play here this afternoon, HR. They come in looking to make it 2 in a row as they were winners last time out.
Well, Matt, I really like their pitching staff, and I think the key to this game is clearly falls on their shoulders. They throw off-speed pitches for strikes, and they mix their pitch as well. I think if they do that, they got a chance to win. Well, this is the recipe they want. Their pitcher comes out, throws a scoreless top of the first, and then you get a leadoff single to start the bottom of the inning. Good start.
Jorge Polanco is in now as he watches a pitch for ball 1. Nobody out, runner on first. Now a swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate. In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. Here comes the 1-2 from Sale. Swing and a liner, but gloved by the third baseman for the out. A chance now from Target Field to take a look at the Twins lineup in this one. Harold, what's the key for him against one of the best starters in the game?
Well, in this day and age, when so many teams are relying on that long ball to win games for them, this isn't one of those clubs, really. They're in the bottom third in the league in home runs, so they're going to put the ball in play. They're going to try to manufacture runs. They can run into one every now and then, but that's not the key part of their offense.
Is there, and he's out trying to take second.
They're showing they're not afraid to be aggressive on the base path so far in this one. But we'll see if this caught stealing slows that down a bit. Managers never like to run into outs, so they might play it a little safer going forward.
Over at the knees, and that's the second strike. Sale into the windup. The 2-2 pitch. Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. Twins retired in short order. Still no score. Here's Hanley Ramirez. He'll lead it off here to begin the second.
Designated hitter, Hanley Ramirez.
Into the windup and the pitch. Took a wave at one around the shins with no luck.
That's a bad approach right there. Look, you may get that pitch later in the at-bat. If you're going to take a swing first pitch, it's got to be a ball you can drive, and that was not the pitch.
Swing and a miss, and he's in control. 0-2. And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball.
Hey, good pitch right there with the bases empty. Why not take a shot? Throw that breaking ball in the dirt and see if he'll chase after it.
Swing and a miss on the slider, and that's out number one.
Let's take a look at the Twins defensively, brought to you by Majestic. And these guys can really defend. All you got to do is look at the error column. They're in the top 5 fewest errors in the league. They don't beat themselves very often. You're going to have to earn it to beat them.
First offering on its way. Now this is chopped fouled at home plate. It's 0-1. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
Boy, he juked him out of his shoes with that changeup. Stood almost no chance of doing anything with it, but it probably looked good coming in.
Oh, and he dusted him off the plate that time. Some mind games being played now. It's 1-2.
You know, I'm not sure he didn't throw that pitch out of the zone on purpose. They've been swinging at pretty much everything he throws, so why not give it a shot?
Ready on 1-2. Hit down the line at first, but this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. He'll try again. 1-2. Now a swing and a chopper foul right at home plate.
He's just fouling them off till he gets something he wants to hit.
Swing and a soft liner. Throw to first, and Santana's got it working here. 2 quick outs.
Batting 7, the left fielder, number 30.
Here's Chris Young. He enters play hitting in the 260s for the year. First pitch of the at-bat. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. No score here as we play inning number 2. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Buxton ranging back. Still going back. A leap at the wall, but he can't bring this one back. It's a home run. It's a solo shot for Chris Young. 3rd home run for him on the year. As the Red Sox get the game's first run, it's 1-0.
Well, if I was the manager, I would tell my pitchers to work around this guy. I mean, he's hit 3 home runs against them in this series. What more do they need to see? 4, 5? Jeez, enough is enough.
Batting 8.
Into the box, Sandy Leon.
Sandy
As the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike one. And he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. Sharp ground ball toward the hole. And that's through for a hit. So a 2-out knock, and we'll go a little deeper into the top of the second.
Hey, sometimes you got to just get lucky. He got out in front, hooked it, and just found a hole.
And that'll bring up Devin Marrero. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball one. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. Ready with the 1-0 pitch. Swing and a miss just behind a lively fastball.
Now that high fastball right there, it looks like you can just reach out and touch it. It's right at eye level, and you go to swing, and it's by you. It is the biggest deceptive pitch, I think, in the game.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1. And he jumps at a changeup, a swing and a miss.
Well, clearly he's not sitting changeup with that swing. I like the early changeup. Now it sets up your fastball and all your other off-speed stuff, because now the changeup, anything's faster than that. He's got him off balance now.
Swung on, and he went fishing in the dirt. And the throw to first ends the inning. The Red Sox are on the board thanks to the solo home run. We'll go to the bottom of the second, and it's 1-0 Boston. Stepping up to the plate, Kenny Vargas. And he'll step in to start things out against Chris Sale.
Kenny Vargas.
Took a little off, and it's in for a called strike one. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Squared that one up just a little late. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Again, he sends it out of play.
That is too good a pitch to make right there with 2 strikes. But he fouled it off. Now you got to stay aggressive and go get him again.
Now a check swing, and he went around, says the home plate umpire. Tough ruling, but it's out number 1.
Okay, let's take a look at the defense for the Boston Red Sox. Brought to you by Majestic. I'm looking down there at Xander Bogaerts, and watching him work early tells me why he's become such a good defender in the big leagues. He's out here at 2, 3 o'clock in the afternoon going through his routine, making sure he catches the ball and makes all the plays.
Eduardo Escobar standing in. He brings an average in the 260s into this one. And that's taken for strike one.
Oh, that's for sure going to be a pitch he wants back. You're not going to get many balls right in the wheelhouse from a top-level arm like this.
Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. Here it comes on 0-2. Slider. Good 2-strike pitch, but it misses 1-2.
Now that's that old school slider right there, trying to get in on his hands. We see that with a cutter a lot, but the slider's even more effective because you can't pick up the spin.
So he racks up the swinging strikeout on the breaking ball. Eduardo Escobar becomes out number 2 this inning. Striding in, Chris Jimenez. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. The windup and the 0-1. Now a swing and a miss, and things are not looking real promising here. Down 0-2.
He had some really good.
Got him looking, and that'll do it. The inning is over. 3 up, 3 down, 3 strikeouts. Beautiful day here in Minneapolis as we welcome you back to Target Field for the top of inning number 3. Digging in to try it again, Mookie Betts. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Mookie Betts.
Into the windup and the pitch. A swing and a drive to center field. That one's got a chance. Buxton going back on it, but he can't get it as it's off the wall. And he's going to get to second now with nobody out.
Man, they already hit 1 home run, and I thought they had a second one right there. Not quite enough behind it, though, as it banged off the wall for a double. He's giving up a fair amount of solid contact right now.
Ready for another chance? Dustin Pedroia. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. First offering on its way. And here's a ball hit in the air. Vargas ranging into shallow right, looks it into his glove, and there's one gone. Throw back to second, and that's a double play.
Number 2, Xander Bogaerts.
At the plate, Xander Bogaerts. 0 for 1 here in the early going. And now a swing and a miss, and that's what you call establishing the inside part of the plate. It's strike one.
Boy, not a good swing there. That was really ugly. Anytime you can make a hitter look like that, you've done something special.
Did it look to you like he was guessing on the pitch?
Oh, certainly it had to be, Matt, but if he was, he obviously wasn't looking for that pitch.
And he looks at a ball, 1-2.
Well, there's that classic strikeout pitch that changed up down, just didn't get him to go after it.
A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. Nothing doing for Boston, but they hold a 1-0 lead. Into the box, Eddie Rosario. He starts off the inning against a guy who struck out the side last inning. How did it get to him here?
I'm not sure, Matt, that they want to stay as patient. He's been throwing a lot of strikes. They might want to start swinging a little bit earlier in the count.
Lays off again, and it's 2-0. From the windup, the 2-0 pitch. Drilled right back up the middle. Bogaerts has it. No problem here, 1 away.
Batting 8, center fielder, Byron.
Ready now, Byron Buxton. And a quick glance at the numbers will tell you it's been a huge struggle for him at the plate this year. And he'll power in a fastball that time at 94 for strike one. The windup and the 0-1. And boy, they're really giving him fits inside now as he can't get extended there, and it's 0-2 now.
The lineup top to bottom looks like they have no approach or game plan whatsoever. It's like they're deciding to swing before the pitch is even coming out of the pitcher's hand.
And that gets down and ought to be good for extra bases. On his way to second is Buxton. And he'll pull into second with 1 away.
Everyone knows that this guy's numbers are not where he wants them to be so far this year, but you never know by that swing. He looked fluid and confident, driving that pitch for a double. We'll see if that gets him going a bit.
So stepping in, Ehire Adrianza, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Changeup called strike one. Lifted in the air to center field. Waiting on it is Benintendi, and he makes the catch for the second out. Digging in for his second at-bat, Robbie Grossman. He singled his last time up. On the ground up the middle. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. Twins wind up stranding one. Stepping in, Andrew Benintendi comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
Andrew Benintendi.
First delivery to him on the way. To first, Vargas fields it cleanly, and he'll step on first for the out, 3 unassisted.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Hanley
Here's
Ramirez.
the left fielder, Hanley Ramirez. He's 0 for 1 thus far. And that one stayed too low, apparently. Out of play off to the right. It's 1-1. This is on the ground over to first. And this will get through into right, and he's aboard with a single.
Well, he's been on a bit of a cold streak, and he gets a base hit there. That's the kind of hit. He didn't hit it hard. This is one of those that you need to get in the hit column. This is a good jump start for him.
Here's the first baseman now, Mitch Moreland, as he'll take a look at ball one. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. That's back toward the mound. This will be a tough turn, however. The second for one. Return throw is in time. How about that? They do turn two, and it gets him out of the inning. One hit in the inning, but that gets erased. To the bottom of inning number 4 we go. The Red Sox are out in front, 1-0. Digging in the switch hitter, Jorge Polanco. He'll lead things off here in this one-run contest.
Number 11.
Thought he had the inside corner that time, but it missed for ball 1. Here it comes, 1-0. A high fastball is in there.
Frozen with a high fastball there. We'll see if they try to climb the ladder even more on the next pitch.
And did he go around? No, he did not. Ball 2. Think he held up in time, but that becomes moot as it's a called strike 2. And Dan, that's a pretty good example of why he's such a great pitcher.
Yeah, stuff. Stuff is obviously the important key to being dominant on the mound, but it doesn't mean a whole lot if you don't have outstanding control to go along with it. But he does, and he really spotted that pitch.
So he punches him out looking at the fastball. Jorge Polanco is sent packing to begin the bottom of the inning. Striding in once again, Miguel Sano, looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike. Waved that and missed, and he's behind 0-2.
Tell you what, I'm already taking inventory in the 4th inning here, Matt. His secondary pitch has really been effective. He's used it well. He's getting a lot of good results from it. I just wonder if they're going to make an adjustment as the game continues.
So he ran the fastball by him for the punch-out. Miguel Sano goes down for route number 2 in the bottom half. Kenny Vargas is in for his second plate appearance as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. No runs, 2 hits, and no errors in the ball game for Minnesota. And that misses. 2-1. At the knees for a called strike, and it's back to even at 2-2. And he misses this one inside, and that'll run things full. 3-2. Sale gets the sign. Here's the 3-2. Chopped foul over towards the dugout. Another payoff pitch. Line to the right side, and that is in there for a 2-out base knock.
Well, Matt, I don't know if he was trying to go that way or if he's a little bit late. 96 miles an hour is tough to catch up to, but I got to give him credit. He did put the barrel on it.
Eduardo Escobar standing in as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory.
Well, that was a big 2-out single we just saw, and for pretty obvious reasons. The inning went from totally under control.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. So no runs on a hit here, no errors, 1 man left on. On to the top of inning number 5 we go. Boston's out in front, 1-0. Here's Chris Young. He'll start things out as we begin the 5th.
The left fielder, number 30, Chris.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Here's a looping fly ball out to right. Grossman is there to take it now, and Young is gone on just 1 pitch.
Now batting, catcher, Sandy Leon.
So stepping in, Sandy Leon. He reached on a single in his first try. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0.
His pitch count is in a really good place at this point in the game. He's pounding the zone and getting first pitch outs just like he did on the last guy. We might see him work deep into this game if he keeps this up.
He's clearly looking to hit off the fastball and adjust. That's a pretty good swing after seeing 2 fastballs now in a row.
And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. And that'll bring up Devin Marrero. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. He's ready. Here's the 1-0. Swing and a miss out in front of a changeup. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball. Runs up and gets this one down. And Santana will make the play at first, but the sacrifice is a good one.
Hey, he tried the surprise attack there with the bunt with the runner on base. Hey, he gets thrown out, but it works just as good as a sacrifice.
Trying to pick things up where he left off, Mookie Betts. 1 for 2 with a double on his line thus far. And looks like he got the call there on the pitch inside. It's 0-1. Looking to keep this a one-run game. The pitch, a fastball that he's way out in front of. A swing and a miss. Oh, and 2 count. Here's the pitch. Over towards the dugout, but this one will get into the stands.
I like the pitch right there. 2-strike fastball out of the zone. See if he'll chase. I'd go even further out this time. See if he chases it again.
Ready on 0-2. And Santana with a rare display of wildness there as it's back to the screen. And he is safe at third as he moves up on what's likely to be ruled a wild pitch.
Well, some would say no harm done with that wild pitch, right? But I disagree. The runner's now 90 feet away from scoring, an infield single, a booted ball, and he crosses the plate. That might not be the case if he were still on second.
And he chased it in the dirt, and he will beat the tag, safe at the plate. And quite a turn of events there, as not only is he on the drop third strike, but a run scores as well. Here's the second baseman now, Dustin Pedroia. He doubled earlier in the game, 1 for 2 to this point. From the belt, kicks and deals. Fastball right back to the mound. And he'll flip it onto first, and with it, that ends the inning. So a run on 1 hit, no errors, and a man left. Home half of the 5th coming up. The Red Sox lead it 2-0. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Chris Jimenez. He leads off in the bottom of the 5th as they look to break through on the scoreboard for the first time in this one.
Yeah, baseball is a game of adjustments, and it's time they start making some. They don't need to change their entire approach necessarily, but now is maybe when they start thinking about ways to get the guy on the mound out of his rhythm a bit.
Oh, looked like he was towing an anchor there. 1-2. Now a fastball as he has to lean out of the way there. Looking to punch him out again. The pitch. They really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out.
Hey, it's not that easy to make a good hitter look that bad, but that's what happens when you can bring that fastball and ride it in on the inner half of the plate right there. You can get some pretty ugly swings.
Standing in now, Eddie Rosario. As he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. Ooh, good changeup, just missed inside. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. A fastball, and he swings through it to fall behind. Ready on 1-2. Good plate discipline to lay off the slider that time, and he draws even at 2-2. Into the windup, here comes the 2-2 pitch. Softly hit out towards short. A dive, but he can't get it. It's through into the outfield.
2 strikes on him, and he flips one out to center field. You couldn't have thrown that any better.
Batting, center fielder, Byron Buxton.
Here's Byron Buxton now. 1 for 1 as he reached base with a double his first time up. Pitch is a cold strike. The throw not in time as he steals second. So he's in safely there following the one-out steal of second. And with that, we take you to our team leaderboard to display the clubs with the most stolen bases so far this year. And we find that these guys are currently fourth best in that category in the junior circuit. 0-1 count. Here's the pitch. Oh, and that ricochets off him on the mound as it deflects towards second.
Well, that's one of those unique plays. So many things happening. An aggressive first baseman, he goes and gets the ball, and now it's a foot race between the pitcher and the batter beat him.
Ehire Adrianza will stand in for the second time now as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1.
First and third, you know he's going to do everything he can on the mound to roll up a double play ball. On the other side, he's got to be looking for a mistake up in the zone that he can drive in the air and pick up a sac.
And not in time as the run scores.
Well, Matt, that ball wasn't hit very hard. 2 strikes. You're just trying to battle, put the ball in play, and he gets a bonus when you drive in the run as well. So I love that at bat.
Robbie Grossman comes on with 1 gone here as he looks at a called strike 1. And this one gets away. So now 2 men in scoring position. The set and the 1-1 pitch. And that one right down Main Street.
Might have been taking all the way right there. That pitch couldn't have split the strike zone any better. And you can bet he wants that one back at the plate.
And he struck him out. And that's 8 strikeouts thus far.
He's just bringing up strikeouts left and right. But what's really impressive to me, he hasn't walked anyone either. He's just pounding the zone. His stuff is dirty today.
In now, Jorge Polanco, as he'll send a ground ball down to third. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Ready for another shot now. Xander Bogaerts, 0 for 2 on the afternoon so far.
Bogaerts
sends that one out of play for strike 1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Buxton giving chase. 1 down.
Center fielder number 16.
Ready for another chance. Andrew Benintendi. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ball game. Now some action out in the Minnesota pen as it looks like both a lefty and a right-hander are up to throw. Grounded up the first baseline, but a foul ball here. 0-1.
He's been doing a nice job out there on the mound, but the deeper you get into the game, the more the hitters have seen you. This is the part of the lineup that he has to be really careful with.
Ball 1. A 1-1 count. Here's the pitch. And this ball runs away for ball 2. 2-1. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. And this pitch is hit foul off to the left and out of play. So the count goes to 2-2 now.
Oh, that's one he's going to want back right there. A fastball right in your wheelhouse, and you foul it off.
Sent on the ground out to second. To his left. Adrianza. Throw gets him. 2 down.
now batting, the designated hitter, Hanley Ramirez.
Striding in once again, Hanley Ramirez. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. Hit back up the middle. He gets dirty, but he can't get there, and it's into center field.
Well, we always expect him. If he's got 2 hits in the hit column, something's going to be over the boards. But hey, he'll take the 2 singles. Not complaining.
Moreland.
Here's the first baseman now, Mitch Moreland, as he swings and grounds it toward the hole. Played on the backhand. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. 1 left for the Red Sox as they're unable to add to their 2-1 lead. Here's Miguel Sano. He'll have the opportunity to kick things off as we begin the home sixth. There's a good fastball on the outside corner as he'll take a look at strike one. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike two.
Well, he is just being way too aggressive and not staying with the ball in his zone. He's already got 2 strikeouts, and he comes up there and swings this one out of the zone. Not a good game so far.
And a good take there. Close, but it's 2-2. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. Sano will head for second. And the Twins have something brewing right away. It's a leadoff double. Finally, a little something for them to get excited about.
Yeah, a rally can begin with the single swing of the bat, and this might be their chance right here. They've struggled to produce a lot of runs, but there he is at second base. A shot to the outfield scores him. Then who knows what kind of roll they can get on. Got to take it one good at-bat at a time.
He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. Starts to go around here, but it doesn't matter. This is strike two anyway. Here it comes, 0-2. Swing here on the fastball, and this will get fouled off to the right side. The next 0-2. And he punches out another one. Make it 9 for the ball game. Digging in to try it again, Eduardo Escobar. It's been an 0-for-2 effort for him to this point.
You know what, Matt? He's been getting most of the pitches. I know he's complaining a little bit on this one, but he's been getting most of the pitches today. He should be feeling pretty good about himself.
Here's the 1-1. Checks his swing, but this will be strike two call. Hits are even at 7 apiece. Soft liner to the left side. And this will be taken in by the third baseman for the second out.
Now batting.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Chris Jimenez. He's hoping to avoid the hat trick. He struck out in each of his first 2 plate appearances so far. Hit on the ground to third. A diving try, but it's through into the outfield. And they're not going to get him as he's in there to score.
Whoa, those 2 out-base hits, those will kill the other team right there. He comes up with a big hit to tie this game.
And that's in for his second hit of the afternoon. Jimenez rounds third and is digging for the plate. And not in time as the run scores.
And that just pains